Before we get into all that, let's just take a look at a story prepared by our reporter Duncan Hayamba. As the country prepares for yet another grueling general election, fears still remain that whatever will follow might not be a new phenomenon to Kenyans. Kenya's elections have always been divisive and acrimonious, but just what sparks intolerance among leaders that later cascades to their supporters? Our senior political affairs reporter Duncan Hayamba tries to interrogate the matter.
It is now 11 months to go before the August 2022 general election, and already the country appears tense, given the politically charged atmosphere. Political formations are taking shape, and so are the respective political war chests and propaganda machines. The masses too are being whipped to align themselves accordingly, as governance expert and political commentator Javas Bigambo opines.
Kenya's politics has always been known to have identities and hooks every electioneering period. So the inclination towards particular identities, whether those identities are to do with tribal balkanization, to do as it is presently with class balkanization as well, or identities and separation, that dualism, the class dualism that is today being put forward as dynasty versus hustler, is purely an enhancement of the politics of identity that somebody uses as a hook for purposes of self-aggrandizement.
But what really sparks intolerance before elections? Why does the political class always ensure there are divisions? In the run-up to the deadly 2007 post-election violence, the narrative then was 41 tribes against one, where ODM, a newly formed party then, enjoyed the support of 7 out of the then 8 provinces, while PNU coalition was branded as a party enjoying support of only one region. In terms of tribes, this translated into one community against the rest. Come 2013, a succession race gained momentum. The divisive card brandished was ICC card. 4 Kenyans, including Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto, were charged with criminal offenses at the International Criminal Court. They were regarded as victims, but on the other side were called leaders who were accused of being puppets of ICC. This debate polarized Kenyans, leading to an alliance of sorts where Uhuru faced off with an alliance of other leaders in code.
Tuliwenda kuprint t-shirts za ODM. Tukanunua magari second hand kwa mashowroom. Tukazichoma huko Ngong Road. Ionekane ni ODM. Kumbe ni deep state na system.
And now a new narrative has emerged of hustlers versus dynasties, which is shaping up to become a key dividing factor in the 2022 general election.
Wale wenzetu ati wanakusanya makabila, ati waunganishe makabila. Sisi tunasema tuunganishe mahasla. Hawa watu wa mama mboga na yule mkulima.
Hiyo tu kuongea kwa sababu unataka kuchafua fikira za vijana. Lazima uwe na mpango.
This rebranding of the ethnic card still, but right now through the lenses of the class struggle and class perspectives, is tied to what you could say a cryptic thinking of Karl Marx, who talked about dialectic materialism. The materialism that separates the rich and the poor.
Based on the 2007, 2013, 2017 and forthcoming general election, it seems Kenya's general elections are increasingly becoming lethal with a high level of intolerance, a complete opposite of the sober 2002 transition politics.
Going into 2022, we must cleanse the land of the spirit of anger and bitterness, the spirit of revenge and entitlement, and continue on a path that reconciles, unites, calms and stabilizes the nation.
For now, the political class seems less concerned, their supporters enjoying the thrills, as responsible government institutions tasked on taming the same watch from the periphery, ignoring the smoke. Duncan Haemba, KTN News.
Right, let's now just take you back and look at the history of our elections. We'll start, of course, with 1963, but we will really brush through this because nothing much happening from 1963, so then we pay key attention